Hello, welcome to Sportscaster News Monday morning edition. I'm Lawrence Owen going over Sunday's football games, and this one was the New Orleans Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons. The Saints won 24-9 in a game that really did not get out of hand until late in the third, early in the fourth quarter. The New Orleans Saints, of course, without Drew Brees due to a bunch of cracked ribs. Taysom Hill says he spent tons of time with Drew Brees preparing for the Falcons. Taysom had himself a game. Not great, not terrible. High completion percentage. He was 18 of 23 for 233 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions, but that's okay. He was able to move the football against this Falcons defense. Story of the game, the run game for the Saints. The Atlanta Falcons could not stop this run game whatsoever. 168 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns, 10 carries by Taysom Hill, 51 yards, 2 touchdowns. Latavius Murray added 12 carries for 49. Alvin Kamara had 13 carries for 45. Deontay Harris obviously had that 1 carry. Big gain, 23 yards. Michael Thomas was the go-to guy for Taysom Hill. 9 catches, 104 yards on 12 targets. There was a few plays where you thought that Taysom Hill might have been kind of, lucky in the pass. But then when you look at it, Taysom Hill actually threw the ball into an open spot so that the receiver could come back and make the catch. Taysom actually played quite a game. But the real story in this game was the New Orleans Saints defense. The New Orleans Saints defense held this Atlanta Falcons team to jack and squat offensively. 2 interceptions, one by Janoris Jenkins, one by Marcus Williams, really hurt this team. But why did those interceptions happen? Because the Saints were getting pressure on Matt Ryan the entire game. The entire defense. Cameron Jordan had 3 sacks. Demario Davis added a sack. David Onyemata had a sack. Trey Hendrickson added 2 more sacks. That's 8 sacks. 8 against Matt Ryan. When you have that kind of pressure, man, that spells disaster. That also spells bad passing day for Matt Ryan. He ended up 1937, 232 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And when you think of that, this game was basically tied at halftime. Why didn't the Atlanta Falcons run the football more? Todd Gurley only had 8 carries for 26 yards. Brian Hill, 4 carries for 18 yards. And then Ito Smith and Brandon Powell each added 1 carry to this game. 14 carries for the Atlanta Falcons when the defense is coming after Matt Ryan the way they are. You would think that the Atlanta Falcons would have ran the football a little bit more to try to give a little bit, take some of that pressure off of Matt Ryan and make the Saints play both the run and the pass. But no, Matt Ryan drops back 37 times as opposed to only 14 carries for the Falcons. Calvin Ridley, best game for this team with 5 catches for 90 yards. Julio Jones had himself a hamstring injury, left the game, then came back later on. Only 2 catches for 39 yards in this game. Now, the New Orleans Saints moved to 8-2, and with the loss to the Green Bay Packers, now hold sole possession in the entire NFC and have the number 1 seed currently. The Atlanta Falcons dropped to 3-7 and are basically out of the playoff picture. The question now, what's going to happen with Julio Jones and Matt Ryan? Are the Atlanta Falcons expecting to change the guard here on the offense for in the near future, or are they going to ride with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones? Because Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, both would probably provide some good compensation for either players or draft picks in the upcoming draft. The question with the Saints, Taysom Hill, will he be the starter going forward? With the performance he had this day, I say yes. I think Taysom Hill probably will be the starter going forward. He had a very effective game. Only 1 turnover, and that was on a run carry after he gained 15 to 20 yards on a run. Thank you for watching Monday Morning Saints review over the Atlanta Falcons. I'm Lawrence Owen, and as usual, have a good one.